I'm Janice Williams. I live here in Williamstown, Massachusetts. I'm originally from New York. Spent time in Austin and came up here about a year and a half ago during the pandemic and started my career as an administrator at a college nearby. And adjusting to this community has been challenging, as you can imagine, being in a pandemic. At moments it's kind of isolating, and then it's cold up here. But slowly but surely I started branching out, and one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I did was get the right pair of shoes. I'm not wearing them now, but my favorite are the boots that I got several pairs. Because they're lined, they're wonderful quality and well made, and they make me stand out. Like whenever I wear them, someone's always like, "Those are so cool." I love my Aarhus. And so in time, I found other styles, and I got these shoes and a couple others. And I've always enjoyed the real people pictures in the advertisements, but wanted to see more people that looked like me. I've purchased 6 pairs of shoes, and I feel like I'm a flock member, and thought it would be great to just reach out to the company and to say, "Hi, Duckfeet, I'm one of your biggest fans. Can you have more faces that look like me, more skin tones that look like mine, representing your brand?" And I offered to be a model if you needed someone. And the response was immediate. I heard from Megan right away and felt really excited to know that Duckfeet wants to make themselves even more inclusive of all types and shapes and sizes, and took me up on my offer. When I was told we would love to come see you in Williamstown, I was like, where can I do this? Where can I host this? And my favorite people in the world, Rebecca and Justin, have this awesome tea shop.
So we're Justin and Rebecca, and we own Wild Soul River, which you just started in June of 2021. I had lived here for about 10 years and then moved away and came back, and Rebecca's a trained herbalist. And so we moved back to open up the shop and to be a community resource for the community. So we sell things, but at the core we're an herbal business, and everything else really supports that. And the main focus for us is about building community.
One of the best things I think about Wild Soul River is our garden beds on the side of the building are an official Herbalists Without Borders garden site. So all of those plants will never be sold in the shop. They are just for the community, for the neighborhood to give away. And our shelves, our mutual aid shelves in the shop, are all different herbal applications that are free for the neighborhood and the community. Community care is a really big part of our personal ethos.
I think one of the things that's interesting, especially how you approach Duckfeet about not seeing people who look like you in their advertising and stuff. You know, it's been very important to us to highlight BIPOC and LGBTQ makers and herbalists and healers and farmers. You know, we often, Rebecca and I were talking about this morning, we often talk about how white New England is, and it is. So like, yeah, let's be clear, it is. And also, we have a growing number. We have a lot of BIPOC and LGBTQ people who have been living here for a long time, who have been growing and making things quietly or trying to get their name out. And we haven't, as white folks, we haven't been listening. And so one of the things we're really trying to do also is highlighting BIPOC farmers, highlighting BIPOC makers and herbalists. That's very important to us.
Love it. Love it.
Because otherwise people feel alone. I'm a trans guy. I'm very out about being trans, and part of me being out about being trans is that I don't want people to feel alone. And you know, in a place like New England, it's often easy to feel alone. And so I think, you know, being clear about who we are and about who we support helps us attract other like-minded people.
And it's such a creative space. Whenever I come, there's always lovely people who want to get to know you if you haven't met them. So just you draw in such wonderful people.
Well, it's one of the things that's important to us is connecting people. And I know, you know, we know that you're new to the area, you've been new to the area, and I'm always like, okay, hey Janice, I want you to meet so and so. So people who've been here longer and some people who've been here shorter time than you, and that's very important to us as far as being a community resource, is connecting people, because I think we love digital and social media. We're into that. If you look at our social media, it's clear that we're very into that. But through that, one of the problems is that we often don't connect to people who actually live next door to us. So it's important for us to help in real life, connecting people and making those introductions. So
It's mean the world to me. They have readings, they have events that bring the community out to do spoken word. Their flag and messages are all about inclusivity and welcoming and advocacy, which mean the world to me. Makes me feel safe here, makes me feel welcomed here. So thank you for being champions here in Williamstown.
Thank you.